this is my high school day in the life senior year edition featuring some very special guests. So first I wake up way too damn early in the morning, but still make sure I gotta look presentable, hygiene, whatever, all that stuff. And then here I am stabbing my eye with plastic that costs more than my life just so that I can see. And then here I am magically changing. Ooh, look at that amazing cut, great technique, everything right, perfect. And then, I'm on my way to school. So much fun, yay, driving. Oh, and look, we're here. Just hell on earth. But luckily, these people just make it a little bit better. So let's get started with the interviews.
Okay, please state your name and your postgraduate high school plans.
My name is Melek, and my post-high school plans?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to VCU, as my shirt says, obviously. And I'm going to be studying medical laboratory sciences on a pre-med track.
Awesome. So after your 12 years of education, how do you feel about it, academically?
Academically, I stopped learning at middle school. After that, high school, you didn't really learn much.
Are you happy with the outcome?
Yeah, I'm happy with the outcome.
Would you change anything, to make it better? What do you think of the U.S. public education system?
I feel like if I didn't get depressed, sophomore year.
Please state your name and what your post-high school plans are.
My name's Adriana, and I'm going to UVA for political philosophy, policy.
She doesn't even know.
The name is so long. Political policy, philosophy, and law, and international affairs on a pre-law track.
Looking back on your 12 years of education, how do you feel?
High school was really bad. I feel like everyone was just depressed, so no one really learned anything in high school, but yeah.
Do you feel that's a personal issue or a systemic, institutional issue?
I feel like it's everyone, because everyone I talk to is just depressed and not happy during high school.
What would you change if you could?
I don't think I could change anything, so I just do it the way it was, because I still worked hard with academics and stuff, but the institution, the environment that fosters mental health problems in students, that just wasn't good. But there's nothing we can really change about that right now.
Do you have any advice for anybody incoming seniors?
If you're struggling, just get help.
Awesome, thank you.
And then here's me walking into the building, and my friend following at 7 a.m. in the morning made a great start to my day. Then my first class is English dual enrollment, but fun fact, I have 25 absences in this class, so honestly it's a miracle I even showed up at this point. Then I'm off to AP Government, where I've learned absolutely nothing, because I can confidently say at this point, post-exam, that I failed. Before we get back to the next few interviews, I have a quick interruption. If you have any interest in art and design, combine your creativity and social justice through the Dawn Art and Design for Social Justice Toolkit, including 2 fun art projects and a chance to be featured on the Dawn National social media pages through the hashtag Dawn Art for Social Justice, and you can find the toolkit at this link. Alright, back to the next few interviews.
Please state your name and your post-high school plans.
My name is Jeanette, and I'm probably going to go to community college.
Okay. So reflecting on your 12 years of education, how do you feel?
I feel okay. I think it was pretty good. High school was only really, super difficult in the last 2 years, especially senior year. I was also homeschooled growing up, so it was really, really weird to kind of have that shift, but it was definitely, really noticeable to, being a schooling environment, so.
Would you change anything about education or the system in general?
I think I would change how administrators and some teachers treat kids, because oftentimes students are really treated as grown up people, even though as seniors you're probably 17 or 18, but you're not really treated like you are. You're kind of treated like a child and you don't know what you're doing. And I think it's kind of
we can't even go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Most teachers, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Any advice you would give to rising seniors?
Your high school grades are probably not going to matter in 6 years after you graduate. Honestly, even if you go to college, they're probably not going to matter once you're in college. Really, so don't don't over exhaust yourself or anything like that.
AP's a scam.
APs are kind of a scam. Take dual enrollment.
Hi, my name is Dioma. I'm going to James Madison University and I'm majoring in theater.
So reflecting on your 12 years, how do you feel about, your education, the system in general?
I'm kind of indifferent with it. Like everyone said, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad. But I try to make the most of what I can get with schooling, because although school has a lot of changes it has to do, I feel like you just have to work where you got and just take it as far as there and make it something enjoyable or less tolerable. It was okay.
Is there anything specific that you would change?
I think every school should have everyone should take economics. I think we all do that, but it should be more course heavy, because after college we learn about taxes and buying houses and all that stuff, and we just don't know what to do after that. So I feel like if that's mandatory for all students, for all 4 years, we have a greater understanding. And with history, we learn about more POC history. In Africa, we should learn more about what the government did, minorities and all that stuff, because history is just kind of whitewashed. Yeah.
Any advice you would give to rising seniors or other students?
Don't take AP classes just because they can boost your grade. Some of my friends take 3 AP classes. I take AP history because I like history and I'm okay with that. I don't take 5 of them, because at that point you're just doing harm for yourself, you're stressing yourself out, and those APs are hard. So I just do AP classes that you enjoy, and also treat yourself with be kind to yourself. I feel like in high school we're kind of harsh, and oh, I'm not good, or compare yourself to everyone. One thing, don't compare where your friends or your peers are going in college, because everything is different. Some person may go to community college, some person may go to Ivy school. We're all going to different paths in life, so even though it sucks that I really want to go to that college, your path is different, and somehow it will work out for you.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you.
4th period, I have sociology. We also did nothing in this class, but here's Bethany.
My name is Bethany, and my post-high school plans are attending the University of Texas A&M.
So reflecting on your 12 years of school, how do you feel?
Looking back on the past 12 years, I would say I had, for the majority, I think I had a lot of good, memories alongside it. But I think it was more because of, my peers more than the education itself. But the education wasn't super bad either.
If there's anything you would change about the education, what do you do? Not regarding social life or anything, but purely academically.
Purely academically, I would probably change, instead of teachers, I have a lot of teachers that just try and teach in one way, and so I'd probably ask them or see if they could teach in other ways. And as for history, I really think that we need to be learning something different other than the Boston Tea Party 12 times, alright? Yeah.
Okay, is there any advice you'd give to rising seniors or just any kids and students in general?
Honestly, just stay on top of your work, do not procrastinate, and just enjoy it, and it's not something that you need to be really, really stressed over.
Thank you, Bethany.
Yeah, no problem.
Then I make my way to the musty trailers for 6th period psych, where we literally just wasted time doing Pictionary. We wasted a lot of time in that class, but anyways, here's the last 2 interviews.
My name is Olivia Hargis, and I'm going to a 4-year university.
Awesome. So, reflecting on your 12 years of education, how do you feel?
I'm glad I made it through. I know it's stressful for a lot of people, so I'm glad to be graduating soon.
Any advice you'd give to rising seniors or just students in general?
Time management. Learn how to do it, learn how to figure it out. It's not going to be the same for everybody. And also learn how to within time management block time to have fun, because you don't want to spend 3 years of high school doing assignments and then have no memories left, and then you're regretting things senior year.
Thank you.
My name is Mary Nicholson, and I will be attending BCU to pursue theater.
Awesome. So, reflecting on your 12 years, how do you feel about your education?
High school is a scam. The whole education thing is kind of irrelevant if it doesn't really help you in whatever you're going to pursue, and nobody tells you that until it's pretty much too late. So yeah.
Is there anything that you would change about it, or how you would want to go about education?
Something I want to change about how my high school career went is not caring as much, and something else I'd like to know beforehand is what the high school career is actually going to be like. We have counselors and stuff, but they don't really help you. Nobody really helps you. So like from the get-go, from the jump, being told this is what it's going to be like, instead of like sugarcoating it and then us failing at the end.
Any advice you'd give to rising seniors or students in general?
Balance. Figure out a balance. If you know something you want to do or know an area, pursue it. Don't care about what anyone else is doing, and don't do homework on the weekends. Please go have fun, because you'll cry. You'll cry over
Thank you.
Then finally I get to go home, so I hope you all enjoyed the video and the interviews.